White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany says there are logistical problems with the president traveling tomorrow. In her only Pennsylvania interview today, she told medical reporter Stephanie Stahl that the president is fine and he's ready to go. So, Stephanie, what are these logistical problems?
She wouldn't say. She didn't say a lot,
Right.
actually. McEnany was evasive on specifics, but she said there would be proof the president is not contagious before he travels. She is among many close to the president who also have COVID-19. Kayleigh, who tested positive Monday, says she's still in quarantine.
I'm at 100% feeling well and symptom-free.
White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany tested positive for COVID-19 October 5th, days after the president revealed he also has the virus. She said he's fine now and eager to get back on the campaign trail. If he is fine, why not just release the pertinent medical information? Why isn't the White House being more transparent?
So I've spoken to the president yesterday 4 times. He sounded great. We believe we've released, since his positive diagnosis, every day issuing statements about his various levels and metrics from Dr. Sean Connolly. We will be transparent as we move forward.
McEnany said metrics that test for virus would be released before the president travels, but she said, not being a doctor, she didn't have the details. Many doctors feel he has done a disservice to the country by downplaying the risk of this virus, a virus that has now killed 211,000 Americans. Why does the president continue to ignore science and medical advice?
We don't believe the president ignores science. The president tries to instill calm in the American people at a time when we face a global pandemic. The president has paved the way. Millions of lives have been saved thanks to what he has done. Respectfully, many disagree with that and say lives were lost because of what the president did. We believe the president's results speak for themselves. We have the situation inside the White House where there is an outbreak. Some say that that's an example of how the administration has mishandled this. No, it's an example that this is a disease that plagues many. Look, when you blame the White House, when you blame President Trump, when you blame me, you're also blaming the 7 million plus Americans out there who got COVID-19 through no fault of their own.
Now, unlike President Trump, McEnany told me she is staying isolated and has not seen her 10-month-old daughter since she was diagnosed. Jessica?
All right, Stephanie, thank you.